Hello customers and welcome to today's video. My name's Jesse, Perth marriage celebrant and MC. Today I'm down here at Carr Place along Leach Highway in Mellville and I get to run you through a thrilling red 2012 Mazda CX-5. Holy moly, that was a lot to remember in one sentence. I can't believe I did it. Guys, enjoy the video. Hope you had a little bit of a giggle along the way. Our job is to give you a walkthrough. Let's begin with your key features. Power windows, ABS braking system, cruise control, alloy wheels, reverse camera, central locking. Guys, that's going to do us for like your key features. Our job now is to get into the nitty gritty, showcase some stuff that you may not have known about. Anyway, cool, let's begin. I start off all the time with the paint job, guys. This is a lovely red, all right? If you do notice any dust along the way, guys, like there are some very tiny little bit of dust spots here. It hasn't made its way to the detailing team just yet, but trust me, when it does, they're gonna have this looking like a 2021 vehicle. They do such a sick job. Anyway, moving down. Red upon black upon chrome. I love that color contrast. Check out this nice big prominent Mazda badge along the front here with your honeycomb grille. Okay, the grille has received a little bit of a knock here. Lost one of its little bars here. There's a tiny little smudge just above the Mazda logo here. Now, before we go any further, like I said before, this is a car walkthrough video. It's much less a car sales video, right? My job is to showcase everything about this car so you know what you're getting into. It's full transparent, okay? All right, moving along, your headlights, guys. Not too sure if daylights are installed here. It looks like that does have the automatic feature and it might even have the cornering features, okay? We're yet to put this car up online, so by the time you are watching it, it will be online and all the nitty-gritty features will feature below the video, okay? All right, fog lights along the bottom. Guys, that's gonna do us for the front. Time now to take you along the right-hand side. Let's zoom in on a 17-inch alloy rim. If you don't know about alloys, they are lightweight. They hold up really well in wet weather. They won't rust, they won't stain. Next is your guard perimeter, I don't know, guard plate. I never know what to call these things. Anyway, that wraps around the entirety of the vehicle and it provides your car protection, okay? If anything's gonna flick up from the road, it's not gonna hit your lovely red paint job, which is hard to replace. Instead, it's gonna hit this plastic bit, which is very easy and cheap to replace, okay? All right, cool, that'll do us. Let's move on down your side mirror. It has cocked a little bit of a bump, all right? Now we're gonna double check once we get inside if these do fold in or not, but I can tell you right now that they are power adjustable, okay? Electronically adjustable. No more farting about with your hands. We all do it with a keypad inside. We'll show you how to do that a little bit later. Okay, next up, you've got weather shields. I love this feature. I don't know how many times I have left my car parked out front of my house with the window left down and then it rains. It's probably happened to me about 4 or 5 times, once a year. You guys, if you want to do that, you're not going to have this problem, okay? I'm going to get that on my next car. Crack the windows even when it's hot weather and get some oxygen going through the car so that when you, if it's parked in the sun and you need to go for a drive, you open up your car, you haven't entered a freaking sauna, you know what I'm saying? Okay, looks like we've got a very light tint application along the back. Bit of a, yeah, no, that's matching tint, I'm going to say. Okay, reminder of your guard plate along the side here. When you open your door, the guard plate is going to be the first point of contact to anything on the other side. And I think we're done. Pretty much done, guys. Let's zoom in on our back. Left-hand wheel. ABS brakes installed in this car. Guys, if you don't know about ABS, Google it. It's a wicked safety feature. It just means anti-lock brakes, anti-skid wheels, all right? If you slam down the brakes, you're going to maintain control of the vehicle whilst you're in that emergency scenario. All right, guys, listen, we're at the back. We're going to start from the top, work the way to the bottom, and then jump inside. From the very, very, very top, look at your roof racks running horizontally to the car. Strap your fishing rods, strap your canoe, strap your rowboat, strap whatever you want to the top there. Rhino rack branded. It's an awesome brand. Continuing along. Shark fin antenna. Spoiler feature along the top. There's your brake light hidden beneath. You're somewhere along here because they're so small you can't sometimes see them. Is your water spray. Just going to go down here, combine with your wiper to clean off your windscreen whenever you need to. The demisting strips clearly installed along the top there. Red in contrast with your red here. Chrome badge, chrome badge, chrome badge. Warranty we'll talk about later. Tow ball. And reverse camera here. That's pretty much going to do us. Noticing the guard plate as well. Alright, let's jump on inside. Now wait for the lighting on the camera to adjust and just check out how much space you have in the back, my friends. Plenty of room. Plenty of room. A few things to talk about here. From the top to the bottom, you've got a retractable cover tray. Okay? Not sure how to lock it in. I don't have, the locks are just on the door, okay? But we'll figure that out another time. There you go. Look how easy that is to retract and hook in. You get the idea, all right? Next, these panels on the left and right hand side collapse forward your back seats, allowing you double the amount of room that you already have. We have a light on the left hand side there. If I lift up the floor, spare tire with a tool bag to equip this should you need to. And if I lift the floor up even further, what do we see? Your tools can be stuck into those slots as well. Alright, I think that's pretty much going to do us. I'll turn off your light, keep your battery nice and charged. And lastly, I did notice as I was lifting the door, these pistons, pardon me, to the left and right hand side do all of the lifting for you, okay? Dropping that down. Yep, that's closed. Okay, let's continue along, my friends. Time now to take you down the right hand side. Let's zoom in on our back right hand wheel. All the rims are in great nick. Plenty of tread left in these tyres. Okay, let's jump inside. The moment we've all been waiting for. Leather, partial cloth, partial plastic interior. Power windows, chrome door handle. Drink storage here. Nice big speaker. Let's jump inside. We've got some storage on the back of the passenger and driver seats. Cloth interior. I like to call it the couch interior. And your center seat, that panel's going to drop down and offer you an armrest and a couple of drink holders. Okay. The front, same interior, leather, cloth, plastic, power windows. This is your electronic side mirror adjustment. I want to adjust the left mirror, I click it to the left hand side, and I use this toggle up, down, back, forth, left and right to adjust the angle to suit me. Okay, that'll do us. Storage, speaker, airbag installed here. Alright, these three features. Number one, I-stop. Your engine will stop at the traffic lights to save you fuel. If you don't like that feature, you can turn it off. This second one, I have no idea what this is. I've studied, I've searched for it, I cannot find it, so ask your salesperson. This one here is your traction control. If for some reason you want to skid around on wet weather roads, you can turn that off, but I highly suggest you always keep that on. Next up, your leather steering wheel, really nice to the touch. To the right hand side here is your cruise control settings. To the left hand side there is your station control, volume control, time control. Alright, look at me now, I've just appeared on the other side. I'm going to take you through these central features from the top. Nice big speaker, comprising one, two, three, four, five, seven, I'd say an 8 speaker sound system in here. CD player, multimedia system. Get your maps up on here. Look, you've even got a navigation button. A voice will come up and start talking to you. Phone, hook your phone into the system and access all the compatible apps. Think music streaming, think your text messaging, you know, whatever else is available. Okay, aircon. The fancy thing about this is it's dual zone, which, right, fancy words they use to just mean that the temperature on the passenger side can be different to the temperature on the driver's side. Storage down here, 12 volt power supply, leather gear stick, all your usual suspects along here. Leather handbrake, or manual handbrake, 2 drink holders in your central storage. You've got like a necessity plate here, put your phone, put your wallet, put your keys there, lift that up and you've got enough room to fit a few beers. USB and AUX input there. Another 12-volt power supply. Put them down, protect those. Place this back in. Look how simple that is, right? What more could you ask for? Moving on now to your glove box. Plenty of room in here for a few more beers. Now, an official MAZDA wallet. Can you believe it? I barely can, and it's even in my hand. Alright, I'm going to take you through that in just a second, but I will quickly show you, you've got the navigation system, your multimedia system, owner's manual. That'll help you understand everything about that system, okay? So tucking that back away, safe and sound, if I can. Okay, it took a little bit longer than hoped. And then, what else? The MAZDA CX-5 owner's manual. Look at that. That's bigger than a Harry Potter book. That'll keep you going for weeks. Okay, tucking that back away. Now let's go through some of the service history. I've doggy-eared your paper, hope you don't mind. First service 2012 at 1,154 kilometers. Now we're not going to do that about all the services, we're just going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4. The first one 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 services. The last one being June 2020. Now you might say to me, well Jesse, it's 2021, so why hasn't it been serviced since June last year? And I'll tell you something. All the cars here at the yard go through a 100-point safety inspection checklist, okay? That means a mechanic down the road has a checklist of 100 dot points that he must tick off. He goes through the car, searches the whole thing, ticks them off, makes sure they're up to road safety standards, whatever the fancy word that is, before the car gets here to the yard, alright? So if that doesn't give you peace of mind, I'm not sure what will. Moving on, sun visor with a mirror and a light. Oh, I look so good. Today, Johnny Depp, right? Next up, roof storage. Put your sunnies in here. Put whatever you want in there. Next up, rain sensing windscreen wipers. That's what this sensor is here, okay? I think I forgot to mention that at the start, which I should have. It starts raining, the sensor picks up the impact on the windscreen, bang, your windscreen wipers automatically turn on. It's freaking awesome. One less thing you need to think about. And that, guys, is pretty much going to do us for the interior tour, alright? Or I've just noticed the stop-start engine, okay? No more putting a key in, turning your key around. As long as the fob is within the vehicle, you press that stop-start button, car comes on. Alright, as I make my way back around, don't forget about your couch material seats. Really comfy, it's not leather, if you're not a fan of leather. And carpet floor mats. Floor mats make for cleaning the car so incredibly convenient, okay? If that's covered in sand and whatever, and debris, which naturally accrues, just pick it up, dust it off, put it back in, and it'll look like that. Alright, now I need to pop your hood. We need to double check along here any blemishes, and nah, okay. Check out your final of 4 tyres, guys. Now you know all 4 tyres are on the car. I'm not trying to scam you with a 3-wheel car. Where does this go? I don't even know where this goes. I'm just going to put it here. Okay. Cool. Check it out, guys. That's a pretty funky feature in your engine bay. The blue upon the black upon the chrome. Now, what more can I tell you about this? Not much, to be honest, because I don't know much about engine bays, but I can tell you this. We can forgive a little bit of dust about the place, but notice that there's no leaks, there's no oil spatter, there's no dirt. It looks good. It looks to me like everything's there, and I'll tell you what, the car wouldn't be here if everything wasn't there. So, locking that away, dropping this down, and closing off our video. Thanks so much for watching, my friends. We hope you enjoyed, maybe had a little bit of a giggle along the way. 2 things to tell you as we wrap up. Number 1, warranty is available upon all the cars here at the yard. Get warranty, you won't regret it. It'll save you multiple headaches if, of course, you come across them in your first couple of years after you buy the car. Secondly, a same-day finance approval is here. That's just the fancy way of saying that our finance guy, Eddie, is a master at what he does. He will hook you up with finance and get it approved in the same day. He's worked it down to a fine art. Guys, we're done. If you think this car might be for you, reach out, hook up a test drive, tear it down Leach Highway and back and see how you feel. My name's Jesse. I'm a Perth marriage celebrant. Can you imagine me doing your wedding or someone you know's wedding? Find me on Instagram at JesseBCelebrantcy. You won't regret that either. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a wonderful day. and we'll hear from you soon.